I'm your host with the most, Welcome 23. You're joining me for America's Most Eligible, Chapter 10, Without a Battle. It's the night after the photo shoot challenge, and you just found out you're up for elimination. You stand in the living room, rooted to the spot in shock. All eyes are on you. Wait, how did this happen? Well, as part of the past audience vote, one of your fellow contestants had the power to secretly nominate a third person for elimination. That was a rhetorical question, Carson. Ah, gotcha. Someone nominated John for elimination? This has to be a mistake. I'm with Adam. But how is he in the bottom? Isn't it obvious? Someone here stabbed him in the back. Well, that's 3 people. I can't believe this. I don't deserve to go to the jury house. I thought I could trust people here. I hate to say it, John, but that was a mistake. Lay off John, Mackenzie. He doesn't need you scolding him right now. Yeah, this comes as a nasty surprise to us all. Really? Everyone settle down. I understand this is a shock, but we have to soldier on. If everybody likes me, then how did the... Never mind. Carson clears his throat and flashes a smile on the cameras. Ivy, as this week's challenge winner, you will embark on an exciting kayaking date with 3 contestants of your choice. Kayaking? If you pick me, I can be the one to save you when you fall overboard this time. There won't be any mishap like that. Was when we went sailing. Now, Ivy, who will it be? I choose Derek, Adam, and John. Oh. Thanks, Ivy. It'll be nice to have one last hurrah. Why not? Sounds like a blast. Not to mention a great distraction. It'd be an even better distraction if I were there. Don't listen to her, John. The 4 of us will have a great time. You're just hoping for every girl. It's like fantasy. 3 guys. The rest of us will be here, waiting. You know what they say, a date is only as good as the attitudes of the date-goers. I don't think anyone ever says that. The point is, a little can-do spirit will make your date special. I can't wait to see what you bring to the table. And neither can our viewers. After Carson ends his speech, you sink back on the couch, shaking your head. Mackenzie sits next to you, speaking in an undertone. I swear, as soon as we figure out who nominated you, there will be hell to pay. But I don't even know where to start. Doesn't matter. However we do it, we'll do it together. I've got your back. Thanks. Jan approaches you and gestures towards the staircase. John, we should talk. You follow Jan up the confessional room, and once there, she locks the door behind you. You can still fix this. We can still fix this. How? It's not like we can undo the audience vote. Maybe not, but you still have some time left in your house, and use that to improve your relationship with the other contestants. Forget about whoever nominated you for now. You need to focus on convincing people not to vote you out. I guess I can try. I just feel so... confused. I thought things were going well. What did I do wrong? Believe it or not, this is a sign you're doing something right. How do you figure? Only frontrunners get targeted like this. For this to happen, someone got seriously scared of you. Let's just hope they're the only ones who wants me gone. The next morning, you, Adam, Derek, and Ivy head to Aletta River State Park. Isn't it true in these shows, because I never watch them, isn't it true that someone in the future does get a chance to vote someone who's been voted out back in? Correct me if I'm wrong. Clear blue water shimmers in the morning sun, and lush forest stretches as far as the eye can see. Gorgeous, isn't it? Beyond gorgeous. Look how the clear water is. Even our ocean view can't top this. Oh, I think I just saw a turtle. At the shore, cameras are set up and already filming. Jen pulls you aside. Great news! I convinced Piper to give you the key to the dream suite tonight. Seriously? I'm gonna be spending it alone, I'm just saying. Yep, all you have to do is be charming on this date, and you'll get to share a romantic evening with the contestant of your choice, away from the cameras. Sounds amazing. That key is mine. We're all doomed. It's 3 guys, and Ivy sure as hell ain't gonna join us. Just then Carson steps out from the shade and greets you with other contestants. Good morning and welcome to the great outdoors. Before we hit the water, you need to pick a kayaking partner. My god, his abs. Wanna share a kayak, Derek? Of course, this'll be fun. Looks like it's you and me, Ivy. I hope you know how to steer these things. Great, and don't worry, our resident kayaking expert will give you instructions as you paddle. In Carson's cue, a very young man steps out from behind the cameras. Sup? No offense, Carson, but isn't he a little young to teach us how to kayak? He's a licensed professional. You're in good hands. I hope you're right. This could be life or death. Ivy, you should trust Carson. You sure that's the best advice? Oh, come on, Adam, not you. What's wrong with Carson? Why not? If Carson trusts his instructor, then I say we should too. You know what? You're right. Carson does have our best interests in mind. Now that everyone's partnered up, let's get started. Everybody treats him like dog shit. As you approach the instructor to get the equipment, Adam comes up alongside you. Word of advice, take the back seat. It's more comfortable and you'll get splashed less. Noted. Are you thirsty? No. Pretty sure I have a bottle of water. That's nice, there's water all around us. I'm fine, Adam. You sure? It's pretty hot. You could get dehydrated. You seem really on edge. Not that I mind you fussing over me. Relax. Take a breather. There's nothing to get worked up over, I promise. Isn't there? John, someone nominated you for Elimination. I know. And I'm glad you have my back. But right now, I want to focus on this date. Ah, fair enough. It is beautiful out here today. Adam tilts his chin back, gazing at the sky. Suddenly points. Check it out. I think there's a white abyss, excuse me. You look up in the time to see a magnificent bird overhead, its wings blotted out the sun for a moment. Incredible. You don't see that on the AME set. All the more reason to get out every now and then. Adam returns your smile, but there's a glimmer of concern in his eyes. Still wondering if I'm okay? Oh, sorry. Worrying about you is a tough habit to kick. Well, I appreciate it. For the record, I really do feel fine. This isn't a great situation to be in, but I'm not losing hope yet. I wish I were just optimistic as you. Would have been helpful with some past experiences. Adam, it's called wear a mask. Well, given the mysterious experience you keep talking about, do you have any pieces of advice for me? You don't need my advice. You're already stronger than you think. Here's hoping you're right about that. The production boat films you from out on the water as you head to the riverbank to find Derek. Ah, my good man, your chariot awaits. Makes a sweeping gesture at the kayak floating nearby. You clamber into the kayak behind Derek, shifting your weight as it bobs in the water. Ready for this? Yep, let's go. As you and Derek paddle out of the river, you see Carson in a kayak with the instructor. Ah, fresh air. This reminds me of my days rowing crew in college. I didn't know you rowed, Carson. He technically didn't row crew. He was a coxswain. The what now? You and Derek share a laugh just as your kayak starts to tip. What do we do? Lean into the opposite directions to straighten out. I'll go right, okay? Lean left. Find your balance, and the kayak glides smoothly through the water. Phew, I thought we were gonna fall in. The kayak floats forward through the water. Derek glances back at you. And, by the way, I'm shocked that that kayak instructor is a new person. It must be one of the people that's coming to It Lives in the Woods, who's coming out in October. Product placement. Oh! You're the boss. Where should we go next? Let's float straight up. In that case, be sure to paddle on the opposite sides of the kayak. See Derek paddling on the left side of the kayak. Paddle to the right. Two of you. Basically, it's a boat. You remember the old, like, people in the old boats? Yeah. The two of you paddle on the opposite sides, and your kayak floats forward effortlessly. Nice. Let's check out those mangroves on the right. Works for me. I was already checking out a man in my boat. I mean, what? To turn, you gotta paddle on the same side as your partner. Derek starts paddling on the left side. Paddle on the left. The two of you paddle on the left side of the kayak, and your kayak turns smoothly. It wasn't so hard. You and Derek zip effortlessly through the water. Not too shabby, are we? I'd say we're ready for the Olympics. As your kayak coasts forward, Derek tilts his face towards the warmth of the sun. You're really in your element, huh? You could say that. When I'm home, I spend a lot of time outdoors. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad I get to be on AME, but being cooped up all day makes me a little crazy. I bet it's a lot worse than the jury house if I get eliminated. I guess I'll find out firsthand. Don't say that, you'll jinx yourself. Derek, I'm just trying to keep it real. I need to be ready for the worst, you know? Otherwise, it'll hurt even more when I get eliminated. When you get eliminated, not if. Sorry, Derek, but I have to be realistic here. Anyway, it's not like I can really do anything about it. That's not true. You still have a chance to get votes. And what if it's not enough? Well, even if you do go to the jury house, you'll still hold a lot of influence over the game. I will. Yeah, the jury ultimately decides who wins the grand prize. I bet you could convince them to vote however you want. That puts things in perspective. Does that make me feel better? Do you want me to go to the jury house or something? No, I meant you'd still be able to affect the game from there. Let's be real, AME is about playing a part, super fan, boy next door, bad boy. Most eligible? Exactly. Play your role and maybe you'll beat the odds. Thanks, Derek. You've given me a lot to think about. Suddenly hear a whistle from the production boat. Nice work, everyone. Go ahead and bring your kayaks in. Two of you start paddling back to shore. As you start dragging your kayak onto the sand, Ivy approaches you. That wasn't as bad as I expected. Turns out I had nothing to worry about. See? Things have a way of working out. As the production team packs up the equipment, you and Ivy find a shady spot under a tree and sit down. Now that we have a quiet moment, how are you holding up? I'm okay. Mainly I'm just trying to stay positive about the elimination ceremony everybody and their mother keeps bringing up. I know how you feel. When I was competing at the Bowling Green Teen Queen years ago, every other girl wanted to tear me down. They were horrible. Ivy, how do you deal with haters? Let's just see. Even though I feel like this is completely different, but I digress. I want to move forward, like everything's fine, but I don't really know how. If you really want to stick it to the people who bring you down, then hold your head up high. Focus on why you want to win, and don't let anyone take that victory away from you. Huh. Makes a lot of sense, actually. Uh-huh. Until you keep doing that. Over and over and over. Oh, continue. Oh, and if there's anything pageants have taught me, it's the importance of friendship. Ah, that word. When you hit a rough spot, it helps to have a true friend you can count on. Ah, that word too. Well, that much I already know. Of course you do. You're the friendliest contestant here. Personally, I think Mackenzie could stand to be more like you. You think? I mean, she isn't here. She could open up a little. She literally is like a Stella. So, I'm not sure she'd agree. Mackenzie has only gotten this far by focusing on herself and the people she cares about. She doesn't waste time trying to please everyone. Is that such a bad thing? I guess not. When you put it like that, it actually sounds admirable. Ivy hesitates for a moment, studying your face carefully. I hope I wasn't out of line now. I really don't want to mess this date up. What makes this date so special? Well, if you do go home this week, I want you to have one last wonderful memory. Well, that would have been nice if Mackenzie would have been here, but... That's sweet, Ivy, but hopefully we'll have time to make many more memories together. Just then, Omar's voice rings out across the sandbar. Okay, everybody, let's head back. After a long morning in the Miami sun, your group returns to the mansion. That evening, you're sitting in the kitchen, preoccupied with the thoughts of the upcoming elimination. I can't go home already. I won't let it happen. I thought we were supposed to stay in a place with a key. Found you. Jen joined you at the table. I have something you're really gonna like. Just make sure you invite someone from the date. Take the key. Key to the dream suite? Thanks. I know exactly who I want to have some alone time with. Now's your chance to share a steamy scene with Adam, Drake, or Ivy. Are you fucking serious right now? She literally handed us the key. She's our handler. This should be free. And then steamy or not should be diamond. Pixel... Jesus Christ, it's called the illusion of choice. Literally, you give us the key, we'd be like, okay, certainly, and then a diamond scene pops up in the suite that says we should go forward or we should not. That's called illusion of choice. Oh my god, you really bad writers. Actually, I think I'll pass on the dream suite. I've got too much on my mind. I understand. Take some time for yourself tonight. Thanks, Jen. I'll try. With that, she leaves you alone in the kitchen. You gaze out the window, admiring the way the moonlight catches the waves. I can't go home yet. Can I? Walk out the door. Screw this entire shenanigan of bullshit. The next day. It's your turn to plead your case before the elimination ceremony. Jen pulls you aside to talk strategy. Okay, John, now's your chance to convince the other contestants to keep you. My last chance, you mean? Don't say that! It's not over till it's over. Uh-huh. I just wish I had some way of knowing how the other contestants really feel. Well, I think I know of a way to help. What if I showed you the other contestants' most recent confessionals? Is that even allowed? Definitely not, but what Piper doesn't know won't kill her. Besides, she'll totally be distracted by getting everything set up for the ceremony. Jen touches your arm. What about if it was Piper that set us up to fail in the first part? Remember how she was quote-unquote handling us last week? I just think it's helped to ease your mind and give you a sense of what to focus on when you talk to them before the elimination ceremony. That does sound seriously tempting. Want to see how the other contestants really feel? Use diamonds! It's a thing. It's a real thing. Now see that, I can be like, okay, that's acceptable diamond choice. The other one was stupid. But I think I'll stick around here. Whatever you think is best, because it won't matter, Jen. Jen hesitates for a second and pats your shoulder. Look, John, Whatever happens tonight, it's been an honor to be your producer. Thanks, Jen. Now, go get him. With a quick nod, you step into the center of the living room. Hey guys, can I talk to you for a second? Everyone in the room turns to look at you. You clear your throat. I can show you the world. Shimmering, shining, splendid. Just don't vote me out. I'll stay here all day. I'll buff your toes. Rub your arms and shoulders and nose. You didn't see that one coming. You shouldn't vote me out because I'm the only person here you all like. I deserve that prize money. We're just becoming friends. It'd be such a shame if we were to split up so soon. Oh, John. It would absolutely be a shame. I think we can agree on that. What about me and Zeke? Yeah, wouldn't it be a shame if we went home too? I would have voted you off a long time ago, man. I tried. All I'm saying is, I don't think it's time to go home yet. If you guys vote me out... Let me stop you right there. Me and Tegan need a chance to campaign too. Why don't you let him finish and then you can campaign all you fucking want? But I wasn't done. Sorry, John, but they don't give us much time to sway the vote. Besides, you've basically gone on every day. I barely had any time to get to know people. As I was saying, we've gone on consistent dates with Mackenzie, you selfish prick. As Tegan and Zeke start campaigning for themselves, you take a step back. I guess all I can do now is wait. Finally, the producers gather, everyone outside. You and the others dutifully line up in front of Carson. Contestants, it's been the moment you've all been waiting for this week, the elimination ceremony. Can we get this over with already? Are you that anxious to go home, Tegan? As you all know, we have an unprecedented bottom three this week, with John joining the last place finishers from the challenge. Thanks for the reminder. Mackenzie catches your eye and gives you a reassuring nod. But before you start voting, we've got another twist for you. What, are they paying you to throw in extra ones? This afternoon, not one, but two of you will be going home. Carson turns dramatically to camera 2. That's right, y'all. It's time for double elimination. Already? It's so early in the season. I can't believe our little group is shrinking so fast. That's what happens when the producers step in. 2 of us are going to be eliminated. We're going home for sure. It's definitely not going to be me. Where's the third option of, please let it not be me? I'm going home for sure. I'm doomed. I appreciate the sacrifice, John, but they'd be crazy to vote you out over me. Yeah, cheer up. We've got your back. Without it, we're both going to be sent home. Behind the cameras, Piper impatiently snaps her fingers. Carson, are you going to let them stand there talking all night, or are you going to do your job? Right. Contestants, it's time to vote. The bottom 3 are not allowed to vote. Since this is a special night, all remaining contestants can vote once for who they want to go home. The 2 contestants with the most votes will be eliminated. If there's a tie, we'll ask a secretly appointed contestant to break it. Any questions? Let's get this over with. Adam, you're up first. No offense, but Adam, Derek, Mackenzie. I mean, come on now. Most of these people like me, apparently, but one by one the other contestants head inside to cast their votes until everyone please gather round. The votes are in and it's time to announce who will be eliminated tonight. Will the bottom 3 join me up here? I'm not even shocked, watch. Oh god, this is it, isn't it? It all comes down to this. Moment of truth. First up, the contestants with the most votes, and the first of the night to be eliminated is, I'm gonna go with John and Tegan. Carson tears open the envelope. Tegan, you have been deemed ineligible. I knew it. Tegan. It was only a matter of time. You have just a few moments to say your goodbyes and leave the beach house. Tegan gives you a quick hug, ignoring the cameras, trying to get a close-up of her expression. You've got this, John. Tegan, we need you inside for the exit interview. The producers lead Tegan away from the stage. She pauses at the edge of the yard and gives you one last long look. Goodbye, John. Goodbye, Tegan. And finally, someone on the bottom row finally gets voted off. Finally. As Tegan disappears inside the house for her exit interview, Carson turns back to the rest of you. The drama doesn't end there, folks. We still got one more contestant to say goodbye to tonight. Either Zeke or John. Zeke offers you his hand. No hard feelings, right, John? I mean, he's never really done anything wrong that we know of, so... And I'm a respectable gentleman, so... Grabs Zeke's hand in a sportsman-like gesture. May the best man win. Thanks, Zeke. You look around the stage at the familiar faces of the other contestants. I like how his face did not change at all. It's like he's plastered. They wouldn't vote me out over Zeke, would they? You take a deep breath as Carson holds up another envelope, your fate sealed inside. The next contestant eliminated on this season of America's Most Eligible is... John! What? Oh no, look at me, I'm so shocked, I'm so... Go Google Miles shocked gif. Whoa. I'm so shocked. In the arms of an angel, okay? In the arms of an angel. You've been eliminated from the competition. Where will you go from here? Find out in the next episode of America's Most Eligible. Again, who was shocked? Who was really shocked by that? Let me know in the comment section below. I was not. I really was not. So we've got Red Carpet Diaries up next, right? Where we get to see if we can down Victor Montmarty with the help of Thomas Hunt. With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy. Remember to please like and share the video. There's links to social media, our Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. So for our Discord, you can come chat with me as well as over about 150 people, I believe, that we have in our Discord. And then also our Twitch. Well, pretty much I'm on Twitch right now streaming this live, so you always get to chime in with the community that joins us, which there is quite a few people who join us and chime in, and then I address them between chapters, before, between, and after. So, with that being said, I will catch you folks later. Peace.